Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town, and this time I shall make sure I actually press record before I start the episode, because I've been playing for about 10-15 minutes and yeah, glanced over OBS to see it wasn't recording. Yay. Anyway, let me just explain what I've done. I have adjusted some bits and pieces in here to make things just flow a little bit better, I feel. I saw that things were getting a bit complicated when it came to wagons and things moving around. So I've moved some things around. I've also managed to break that wagon. I don't know what it was doing. We have updated, and there are some new wonderful effects when you click somewhere here. Sparkle effects, which I really like that. I really like that. That means, like, for instance, this machine shop wants stone. So if I grab the stone and drop it there, boom, it flashes to say I did it. I like that. That's quite cool. Anyway, what we've done, I have moved the two forges around, or I moved one forge to here to just change up the whole how we're doing things. And I'm going to, in fact, something like that. I don't know why. Yeah. So the forges now, they input on the two sides and output on one side, and this goes up to a floating barn, which we have on top of a sort of in the air. Which fills up with the iron, and then the iron plates will go along to the machine shop primarily, and then once that's full it will actually output to this one here. So our rails will get less of a priority on the iron bars. I'm thinking of moving this. In fact, I'm thinking of moving this sort of fairly soon, actually, because it's I would like to move it up a bit further to give myself a bit more space here, just to get things in place. So I think we'll do that as well. Let me just do this here. Oh, we can't afford it because we don't have enough other things. So we need to build some other things as well to get things going. So anyway, oh, there's a point. Let me stop you. Stop. Yeah. So, what are we doing? What do we got? Where was I going to? Yes, the stone. Stone is something I was moving as well, just to make things sort of flow a bit better. And I realised I put these all in the wrong places because I want them to all line up so it looks nice. That will line up with that one there, and delete that one there, and that will line up with that one there, and that should be fine. Mixed stone. And I'm trying to put as many of the conveyor belts in the air as I possibly can. It doesn't always work that way because of issues with some things. Might have to change up this line here because we're going to have issues with if I need to put any more forges in. This is not expandable. This is sort of a dead end right now, so not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. We'll see. I can see our iron lines running out quite easily, actually. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. I was toying with the idea of switching this up and changing the centre one to be coal and the outside two to be iron, and then having the coal line come along here to feed these two forges, and then have two forges the other side. I had thought about expanding it that way, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it as it kind of is, and then if we come to an issue later, we'll fix it that way. I'm going to put the conveyor belt up like so. I said the only issue I want to do here is change it so the conveyors are not on the floor there, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I could put in that multiple line system where you can actually get 4 conveyors, or 4 in a vertical way, 4 junctions to any building. So it just gives you more inputs, more outputs, stuff like that. It's all, yeah. But I think this is okay, but I just need to change some things up here. So you, I'm going to ask to stop, and you are just going to need more iron. So as we go, we're going to get iron, and that's fine. I think the issue to this is that just because the barns output to their own outputs first, it's not coming anywhere else, so that is going to be a sort of an issue. I'm also going to move the machine shop out a bit more as well. I want to move it out at least one more. So we'll go there. Leave. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put the machine shop there. And then that way we've got, when this line comes up, because we will have stone on this line here, it just gives us a bit more space to do things as well. There is some other thing I've noticed as well. Our bread, we are actually struggling. Our carts aren't picking up full bread, and I was trying to figure out why. Is it an issue with the farm? Well, the farm's not getting enough flour, and that's because this is not getting enough grain. And the reason it's not getting enough grain is because this conveyor, this chute, isn't fast enough. It's not outputting quick enough to actually keep the farm going. See, the farm's got a full input and can't go any further. So I don't think metal conveyor belts are faster than chutes. I don't believe they are. So what we just generally need to do here is put in another chute, I suppose, and get things going. Unfortunately, this chute is doing the whole wobbly thing there. There we go. Because the chute had backed up a little tiny bit, it was causing problems. And that was really it. I think this all kind of works and balances. No, it's going down a little bit, so maybe we need to increase the... Well, we can throw 10 people in that farm. That'll be fine. And if this belt ever fills up, we can just go onto the auxiliary belt, so, or the auxiliary chute, which will be fine. And hopefully that will speed up this process and means that our rail carts will not be grabbing 10 a go. They'll be grabbing more than that. You are in fact now filling up with grain. So the issue here is purely just a grain problem. We're not the grain mill isn't producing things fast enough. So we might change this up. I think we might change this up at some point soon. If just not right now. I think I'll leave it for the minute. We have got plenty of money. We've got 11,000 coins, so that should be fine. Let's move our machine shop. Let's get you turn off your recipe, and you can take stone brick to there, because that should be filled to stone brick. And what else have you got in here? You've got wood. Well, you will need wood. You can take the wood as well. So there we go. Worker can just go for the minute. Okie dokie. Right, so machine shop can go. That will give us back our money for it, or our resources for it, which means we can build another one there, and we can put a barn here. Now later on you do upgrade rails to magic rails, so I can either go this way with it, or we can figure something out going this way. I'm trying to spread things out, but I don't think I'm going to have a fantastic job of doing it all. And then there. And do we have another cart anywhere spare? You're delivering lots of wood. You can come and you can deliver to there. Okay, and we had a bit of wood in there that can go. That's fine. Okie dokie. And I would like to get another cart going. Take the stone from there to there. You don't mind? Just so that we can actually empty this thing over here, because we're not using stone at the rate I was expecting. So this barn, oh, this barn is now empty. Aha, right. So speak of the devil. And yeah, we'll leave that on the floor. That's okay. That won't go in there just yet because need to adjust our cart wherever our cart is. Iron ore, where's our stone brick? Stop for a moment. Drop you over to being just normal stone, and away you go. Then we're going to change this one to being stone. Then this one will become stone when we get to it, and then that will auto output to our stonemason, and the stonemason will then auto output to there. The drawback to what I've done here with these single rows of carts is that it's not very good. I should have left 2 gaps between them all, or ideally it should have left 3 gaps between them all, so that I could do like what I've done up here. The ideal thing you want to do is have all your buildings one away from a road, so when a cart comes off the road to drop off something, it's not sat on the road doing nothing, not just getting in the way of other things. Because here, for instance, this wagon is currently dropping off here. It goes along, it picks up from there, and right now this path is blocked. So if a wagon come down here to pick up, he gets stuck and you have to go back around. And yeah, it causes issues to that. But I didn't think about that very well. This is far too compact. A logical layout, but unfortunately you don't think of these things as you're doing it. Yeah, so that's that going there. Once I've got this stone system going, we will start working on our apple pie. That's going to be completely self-contained on this island here. The apple pie production is going to be completely self-contained. What I would like to do is save the water stones and the air stones. Not so much the mana stones. We've got some berries as well. I might grab those. And the gold and pears. Pears we have elsewhere, but I might grab those as well, although we can't grab the pears without Forester. So I would like a Forester up here anyway, but I want to completely design this to be a self-contained sort of system. It's not going to be very neat or anything, it's just going to be a self-contained system, and then the path's going to go along and is going to end up just sort of down here. So let's grab a wagon or two, and let's say take these iron bars, and you can't put them in there because you can't get to there. That is a problem. That is a problem. I did not think of that. I suppose I could always do that. What if I did that in theirs? That way with oh, we don't want that, we want a bridge there, don't we? Wooden bridge, wooden bridge. Like that. There we go. It looks good. There's a little door on the side, so that's where they would get into. And I think that would work, but our cart's obviously not going to have moved anywhere because he's going to have gone, I can't do that. Oh, though apparently he has done that. Go to there, deliver to there. Where did that cart go then? There he is. Ah, maybe he tried to repath at some point and found out that I can actually do this. Yeah, you can drive up there, you can drop off, and then you can drive back. Cool. See, this is one of those roads that's got an issue with it because it's only one wide and not very efficient. Should make it wider, ideally. I mean, I could. There's no reason why I couldn't do this. Ah. Manually put in the... Oh. The camera's moving very, very quickly. Wow. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Because it's a bridge. I mean, this isn't too bad because this is a one thick lane, but still, it's not ideal. You go there. Did I just tell you to? I don't know what you're doing. What were you doing? Were you delivering stone to this? You might have been. I think you were. Stone to that. Don't have any stone in you. Why do you not have any? You are... Ah, because we haven't actually told this that you are stone. So there you go. Right, that will fix all that problems. Okie dokie. Right. Then stone will come down and end up turning into stone brick there, and then our stone brick is stored there, and then stone brick is required by that. That is complete. Why is that? Ah, that's complete because we haven't done that. There we go. Okie dokie. Now that can go, that's done. That can go. Okie, right. So that's going to be logical. We're going to have our main iron rail coming down there, our main iron bus coming down, and that will be fine and working and dandy and everything's good. I have got plenty of iron metal conveyor belts, but I'm not using them yet because I don't feel as if they're needed. We are struggling to get resources over here, not to get resources into things. So maybe maybe we could. I suppose we could add just more wagons, couldn't we? More rail parts. Does that not make sense? Because how many have we got? Right, stop and then block everything up. Tell me how many rail carts we've got here, and then I can figure out what we need and what we need to do. That's a very interesting parking system. Okay. You're a stone cart. We have another iron. We do have another. No, there's a bread cart. Oh, do we have one of each then? Do we have? Wow. Yeah, you are really odd. Right, so we got a coal cart. We have an iron cart, and a stone cart. And iron's what we're struggling for. So let's switch our stone cart to be an iron cart. Nope, iron, please, iron ore, that one there. We'll grab another cart. There, and we'll make you to be our stone one. Okay. Go forward. Forward, up, forward. Okay, thank you. Dum, 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 dum. There we go, and they're all together. It doesn't matter so much that they're all together because now they'll all go and they'll spread out once we hit this here anyway, so it shouldn't be a major problem. We'll be grabbing lots of iron in one go. That's fine. Oh, we ended up with a bread cart in between it all. He's fine, he'll come off the rails anyway. So yeah, that's all kind of working. Awesome. Right. Okay, so you are not getting enough wood. Where are you getting any wood? You're not getting any wood from anywhere, so you want to be grabbing wood to there. And you are. Okay, so you can have 2 grabbing wood. And we've got 1 grabbing stone already, which is underneath there. That's fine. What are you requiring? You are requiring wood. Do you have any wood from anywhere? You've got 1 doing wood, so we'll get a second one doing wood from well. Put the cart in position. You've got a little worker grabbing stone for you because you don't use stone that much. Nope, you really don't. Wood and cloth are the big things that you need. We do have cloth storage, which isn't doing anything at the moment. That's mainly because our current cloth situation is not very effective. So, yeah. Okay, so to make this effective, to make this rail system work, to get it all going again, we need logic blocks. To unlock logic blocks, we need to do advanced logistics, which requires purple coins. Purple coins can only be sold on the specialty goods. I think all this is purple coins. And I think we figured out last episode we want apple pies. So let's actually get on with that and let's stop mucking about with stuff. So, I could buy some of this. I think I'm going to stick to what I've got at the moment and not worry about it too much. We're going to have an ugly system going on for the minute here, though. I'm going to put over here, we're going to put 2 barns. Oh yeah, we'll put 2 barns. And we're going to have some chutes doing things. About like about yeah, okie dokie, right. And we are then going to also have a silo connected there. Well, I suppose. No, I really don't want to do that. Nope. Okay, and we're going to get a drill, after drill, and we're going to say, you grab the water stone. Do that. Okay, and you are going to do that. So that's going to go to being a whole bunch of water stones. You aren't working. Oh, you're the wrong height. There we go. Right, there we go. Oh, they look like marbles. Awesome. Cool. Right. Yeah, so we're just going to end up filling up a barn full of those, and I want to grab these air stones as well. Not really do that at the moment. We're going to need a way to get up onto that ramp, or just drop it off in there, I suppose, once we're done. We are going to probably waste a lot here, so drop off. Okay, there we go. Because I know these barns are not going to be I'm not going to store. They're going to store like 2 silos worth of stuff. That's fine. I just want to have a some water stones and some air stones stored somewhere, because we have earth stones and we have mana there. That gives us water and air stones. All we need then is fire, which is over there. We will grab at some point. And then I've got them all stored. We can move them around at some point anyway. I just want to have them so they are all stored. But you know what? That'll do. That'll do. That's enough. That's enough. I'm probably going to regret saying that. In fact, what I think I might do is with you now to do that. How many is there? 375 and 461. So yeah, that's fine. Right. That can go. Then we can remove all these resources. And we're going to probably lose. I think I could pick these up and just transport them straight to the base. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trash 42 of them there and ask you to fill up like that. And that should be it. That really should be it. I think 2 truckloads are about 40, aren't they? So what do we get? 36. Okay, so do 1 more. That should be 48. Yep, there we go. Right, that'll do. Right, happy with that. Okie dokie. And we'll remove all this floaty scaffolding and pretend it never happened. Nobody saw it. Not real. We do have some berries there I wouldn't mind grabbing. I don't think we've got berries stored anywhere. We got gold. I'm going to leave the gold down there, that's fine. Pears we have somewhere else. I believe I saw them. Yeah, here, we've got pears here. So we can grab those and put them somewhere. In fact, I think... No, pears are pretty far away. I want to clear this area up. Berries I don't particularly need. But I'm going to grab them. So I'm going to grab... I don't think half the jewels can grab. No, they can't. So you can go and you can go. And we will grab a crate. Go there. And we will grab a worker. Grab a cart. And you can take those into there. You... berries into that barn there. And I had not realised that crate was higher than that, but that doesn't matter. In fact, yes it does. That's so remove this crate, remove that. Over the ground down. Build the crate again. So you take berries into there, and you take berries into there. And they can happily trundle along and do that, and that just makes things a bit more efficient, because then it saves the worker having to walk all that way to do that. You can just start storing stuff in there in the crate the wagon can grab 4 at a time, and that should be fine. So let's remove all these resources. Goodbye, goodbye. I'm going to leave some of the trees over there, I think, because we will be needing trees for fuel and other bits and pieces. The iron can go. Goodbye. Oh, coal as well. I might leave the coal there. See what we can do and use any of the coal. For sure. We'll get rid of the iron and we'll definitely get rid of the stone. We don't need that over here. None of these trees need to be here anymore at all. Yeah, right. And not sure if I want to stay like this, or let me have a quick figure out of what I'm doing here. Hold on a moment. So sudden jump cut in there because I went and built the well, part of the apple pie factory, and realised OBS wasn't recording again, so about 20 minutes of that was gone. However, luckily I didn't save the game, so we can jump back to the last point you saw, and we can do that off. And I will probably put an episode in tomorrow, I think, on a Saturday. Don't know normally, but I will do that because this one's shorter than normal. So, and I will fix my shortcuts in OBS to make damn sure they work, because that's twice today, and that's annoying. So, yes, cut this one short, and sorry about that, but I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again next time, where we will build our pie factory and get our purple coins going. And until then, as always, have fun.